And coming up next in the Hasbro Marvel Legends controller Build-A-Figure wave, I've decided to review Quake. And this is Quake slash Maria Hill, so yes, I did get two of these, so I can have one Quake and one Maria Hill. So we'll take a look at both of those in this video review. As you see her through the packaging, looking pretty good with some decent amount of accessories there, seeing that this is like a 2-in-1 type of figure, so that's very nice to see. And then we have the side art image right here, which is pretty dope, as they always are. And on the back side's even nicer image right there. And there's the rest of the wave as well, displayed with the Build-A-Figure on the side there. Those who may know or may not know, I did review the Iron Man Model 70 a while ago, a couple months ago, so that is up on my YouTube channel already, so be sure to check that out if you missed out on it. Anyways, the read-up at the top reads, able to project powerful seismic waves. Daisy Johnson, aka Quake, is the first of Nick Fury's secret warriors, and one of his most trusted operatives. So here is Quake as she comes in the package. We have her with the gauntlets already attached. Of course, those are going to be removable so you can make your Maria Hill. But I am super excited for this release. This might be my most anticipated release in this wave because we finally have a female shield agent body. And not only that, we have double jointed pinless elbows and double jointed pinless knees on this new female body mold. So it's double exciting for me. Not only is it a Maria Hill, it's a Quake, and it can also be a standard basic Agents of Shield female. You can head swap it with another female head, maybe one more generic that you can find, and have a little army of Shield agents. This is going to be a very easy opportunity for Hasbro to release a $15 Hasbro Post exclusive basic army building trooper pack for a female body, like they did with the male body. And I mean, I don't know if it'll be $15 anymore, but hopefully it stays the same. All we need is a 2-pack, just like they did with the male body, with 3 different head sculpts or 4 or whatever different head sculpts that you can use to, army build some females. So very cool, very excited. So let's go ahead and proceed here. This is her as she comes in the package. Then we get, of course, the Maria Hill head sculpt right here. So it looks cool. We have the little earpiece molded on there, the microphone on her cheek. So there's that, and then we have alternate hands. We get a total of 4 alternate hands. So we get 2 open hands here. These are just white gloved hands, and then 2 trigger finger hands here. Pretty basic stuff. And then we get a pistol. So we get 1 gun. I wish there was another gun, but we only get 1 right there. And there you go. There's no holster for it, so you're going to have to put it in the hand or not give it to her at all. Then we get the left arm of the controller Build-A-Figure along with a alternate left hand. So it looks like he's going to have some alternate hands as well. Those are all your accessories that come with the Quake Maria Hill 2-in-1 figure. Alright, so the head sculpt's pretty on point in my opinion. I really like it. The hair sculpt came out very, very nice. Overall, no complaints there. There's the front side. I like the paint apps on the zipper, the paint apps on the straps on the shoulder. Nice printed shield logo on the side there. Some nice paint on the back side as well. Then we get a loose separate piece for the belt. Then we get the gauntlets. They're a marbleized silverish plastic. Only posed open. There's no other pose. There's no alternate hand. Wish it did come with some alternate hands for the gauntlets. But, it is what it is. At least we got some pretty decent amount of hands for the basic gloved version of the hands there. Here you can see the double jointed pinless elbows, very, very nice. And then you can see the pinless knees here. These little things are removable. They do slide down. I don't know why they keep doing this, but they do. These, I don't think they're gonna be as annoying as the Cyclops one was. Seems like they're gonna stay put as long as you leave it up there and don't pull it down. But I guess they do this so they could reuse the leg sculpt. And, because if this was part of the mold, they can't really reuse it. So I guess it makes sense because they could reuse these legs for somebody else that doesn't need these little straps. As long as they don't move around, I'm fine. The Cyclops one had chronic looseness with those straps, and they would keep falling, and it'd be very annoying. He actually had 2 sets, so not really an issue with this one, only if you pull it down yourself manually. Here's the back side. They sculpted her very nice, and then here are the boots. Down here, pretty basic. There's no boot cut, unfortunately, but so it sits on a ball jointed hinge, so that means it's gonna look all the way up. It's gonna look all the way down too, no issues. left and right, no problem. Some head tilting, but not as much as you would get from a barbell peg. Here is the arm going all the way around. They go in and out about that far. Bicep swivels, that's nice. That that's always missing from a female body. So now that we're getting these new updated body molds for females, we're getting the bicep swivels finally. And then we get the double jointed pinless elbows, of course, which bend very beautifully. Look at that, man. And then we get a swivel at the wrist with a hinge at the wrist. Diaphragm joint at the torso bends back very far, as you see. Forward, not so much, but the range goes all the way back. No waist swivel, the swivel is going to be at that torso. Legs are going to kick forward about that far up, which is very nice. And then it goes back down. They go in and out. Pretty decent, almost a split. I'll take it. Then we have a thigh swivel. Double jointed knees that are pinless, of course. Beautiful. And then we get no boot cut shin swivel, as I mentioned earlier. Then there's an ankle hinge at the foot with an ankle rocker. No swivel, though. Alright, so here is a look at another one of these Shield Agent Quake figures. But this time I put on the Maria Hill head sculpt along with the hands, the normal hands without the gauntlets, and then the gun in the hand. So, of course, obviously, if you buy two, like I did, then you can make two figures. You can make two different characters out of the same one figure. So, very nice. I like this a lot. I feel like holding off on buying any more because I'd rather them release a proper Hasbro Pulse 2-pack Army Trooper, for this figure with some unique head sculpts in that pack, rather than finding some random head sculpts and putting it on or trying to get it to fit and all that. So hopefully that happens. I don't see why not. We have the body mold here, and it's a great opportunity. So we'll see what happens. But here they are both side by side in case you guys are curious. It looks great. I really am a fan of this release. Very, very happy with the outcome here. The pistol has a little peg hole on the barrel where you could put in an effect or a smoke effect, so that's always nice. Actually, here I have one lying around, so let's see if this one will fit. And it does. Look at that. So there it is, like she just shot it. Also, another thing you can do if you have two is, since she does have another trigger finger hand and you're not going to utilize the second gun on Quake, then you can give the second gun to Maria Hill and she can dual wield the pistols just fine. The only thing is I wish they both had the side hinges. Now the right hand has the side hinge, which is, I feel like it's mandatory when it comes to holding weapons, but then the left hand has a regular hinge, so just keep that in mind. Right, so these are definitely not all of my shield agents, but I got the majority in here. I wanted to get a variety and a little diversity. Every unique version of shield agent that Hasbro has given us, I believe, from the recent releases, nothing from before. So we have Nick Fury, of course, that came in Giant Man movie MCU, Build a Figure Wave, and he actually came with an alternate head too. We have the Trooper Army Building 2-pack from the Hasbro Pulse exclusive that came with these three unique heads, as well as the red visor, I believe, and I think a silver visor. I don't have the silver visor included in this pick, but I do have the gold visor, which was the one that swapped with the Nick Fury head sculpt from that release. So, as you can see here, although Nick Fury has a different type of blue, the blues on the females do match the ones from the Hasbro Pulse 2-pack exclusive exactly. So very nice. It's very clean, and it's nice to have them all set up together here. So a lot of unmasked shield agents along with some of the masked ones here on the side. So our army is building. Our army is getting very unique and different. That's exactly how we want it. So imagine a female 2-pack with some unique head sculpts in there. It will fully complete this whole set, but right now we're looking really, really good. So in terms of height, we have all the males standing slightly taller than the females, but they do, they do have some decent height. They're not super short, but they are shorter than the males. Alright, so I do like to make comparisons next to some recently reviewed figures just to get that plug in. So here is the Walgreens exclusive Jigsaw, which I did recently reviewed, and if you did not get a chance to watch it, be sure to check it out. It's a very, very dope figure. And then also we have Sabretooth from the Bone Breaker Build-A-Figure wave, which I did review recently as well. Alright, so I know I haven't gotten to this review just yet, but here's a little sneak peek of the US agent from this wave. just because I want to get a little bit of like Force Works team going here. So here she is next to the US agent, which stands pretty darn tall, so let's get into the back. And I know this is an MCU version, but here's War Machine since he's part of the team. I felt like the comic book based War Machine just wouldn't work for this team because that's just not the suit he had. He had something more similar to this, but hopefully we'll get that suit eventually comic based in the future. So that looks pretty darn cool. I don't have Mockingbird though, so that kind of sucks. I wish I had her. Hopefully we'll get a new one of those too. And that'll wrap things up on this review of the Marvel Legends Quake / Maria Hill figure from the Controller Build-A-Figure Wave. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and also leave a like on the video. That would be greatly appreciated. And consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. As always, everyone, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one.